Colonialism eroded many of the economic avenues women had in traditional society. With the introduction of cash cropping for world markets, men were increasingly employed to work on farms, overlooking women, traditional cultivators. But you see, in the process, colonialism brought about the importation of European goods, thus ruining traditional price-fixing system, another women-controlled sector. With colonialism came Christianity and the introduction of Western ideas and culture. The new faith attracted only a few converts to begin with. When West African women realized that Western education was the key to political leadership, many more joined so that their children would be allowed to attend missionary school. So you can understand that the ideology, the reason why majority joined Christianity was not because they wanted to worship God, but because of the opportunity that came with it. Church and school were synonymous with classes held in church buildings. Girls had less access than boys to missionary education. These schools generally provided opportunities for education in vocations that were considered male, like carpentry and printing, thus excluding women in the process. The few girls that did attend missionary schools were confined entirely to the private life of family. They were taught cooking, cleaning, childcare, and sewing. The necessary domestic skills for Christian marriage and motherhood in their minds. This, unlike preparation, which enabled them in pre-colonial culture to be involved in both private and public domain. Prejudices against West African women in the missionaries was in keeping with the Victorian ideology that a woman's place was in the home, and as the saying goes, it's in the kitchen. But West African women would not take it lightly, would they? They believed that women were frail-minded and incapable of mastering the so-called masculine subject. Moreover, Christian marriage introduced the title of Mrs., which replaced the tradition of West African women going by their mother's first name, further diffusing the validation of women. Because women mostly before the pre-colonial times answered their mother's maiden name, but with the coming of the Europeans, that was erased completely and no one ever talks about it. So stick around for the continuation of West African women in authority in pre-colonial and colonial times.